Hi, my name is Brittany. I am a social media coordinator for ProSubs. I'm in the marketing team. This is my presentation over my paper on how to get a product into a foreign market. I chose, obviously, our workout supplements to get into the French market. Mr. Hyde is our main seller, and so I want to try to get Mr. Hyde into the French market. But obviously, one product can't make it. We need more. We are an international brand. We are in the UK. We are in Germany, Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, China, Japan, South America, all the way down to Brazil, Central America, Puerto Rico, Canada. We're everywhere except for France. So it's really important for us to extend our reach there, because as a company, you have to grow. You cannot stay stagnant if you want to continue. And one of the goals of this company is to hit peak profitability in a year. And we can't do that unless we move forward, unless we charter new territories. So that's really why I chose France, because I think we have a good chance to work in France. I think we have there's a need, and I think ProSubs can definitely fill that need than just one product. The problem with the French market is only 5.4% of people in 2008 even had a gym membership. So the way you would market to that different culture, where they don't really like to go to the gym, they like to do like the spa and like higher class things. They like running and swimming and tennis and biking. So you would have to market things differently than them. Obviously, a pre-workout like Mr. Hyde for super high intensity pumps would not be as marketable, but a Hydro BCA, something that helps with recovery and hydration, would be marketable. So first thing what you have to do is you have to find a distributor. You cannot get into you can't just sell straight to this retailers. You have to have a distributor. And there can be a kind of a power struggle with that, because the distributor doesn't necessarily need us, but we have to have the distributor. So they're going to try to do things their way, but we are a brand. This is our brand. This is our name. So we have to make sure that things are done how we like it, but still the distributor knows the culture, knows them. So we have to use their resources as well. So that's a balancing act. Again, things we would do is we would start with social media. 90% of our marketing is done on social media, and the rest of it is done with like print things that we can put up on retailers' walls, in gyms, and we can do marketing coordination efforts with gyms and retailers alike. One of the reasons that it's really hard in France is because the French government doesn't really like outside businesses. They like to obviously cater to their businesses and then go outside. Anytime Fitness is a gym that everybody knows of. It's everywhere, but it is not in France for that exact reason. It's very hard for outside business owners. So we would definitely have to rely on the distributor a lot. The distributor gets different perks. They get things like specific flavors. Like I know Brazil has a specific flavor. China has a specific product. They can set a deal for like 5,000 free shaker cups. You meet the distributor through like trade shows and expos and things like that, and you have to create a relationship with them. They have to become your best friend, because we have to ask a lot of them and they have to ask a lot of us, and so it has to be fair, and you have to actually like each other. We would also have food reviewers, and I would send that out prior to the distributor, so the distributor can say, hey, there is a demand. So I would send out samples to different food reviewers so people can start seeing our product and start having that in the back of their mind. We would have influencers. Those are people on Instagram or social media, any type of social media, who have a lot of followers and can get our product out there. I said specialized products. Let's see. The French culture would really be interested in something that's really on the go. So we have a My series coming up with My Bar, My Shake, and My Cookie. Those are on the go products. My Shake is like a food replacement. My Bar, protein bar. My Cookie, protein cookie. The French are they like to be fit, but they don't like to exercise. They don't like to do hardcore things. So we would have to take that into account. Again, like I said, we would start with Instagram. We would have a ProSubs sales manager in France hired by ProSubs that goes around to all the retailers. Ike and TJ, the CEO and the VP of the company, would go around to different retailers for about a month and teach people about the product so they can learn and be able to sell the product the way it's meant to be sold, and tell people what it can do, because it is a very efficacious product. And so it's very important that they know what can be done. After that, after we're in there, obviously our Instagram will have already been going, and we'll start marketing the Instagram a little differently than how it's done in the US, because in France, obviously they don't like the same type of product or the same type of exercise. So the look would even feel different. We'd also have the ambassador program, and the ambassadors would go from like store to store and give live demos, let people taste Mr. Hyde, let people taste our protein bars, our Hydro BCAA, so they know what they're getting. And then they would teach them like what this product can do for you, the impact it can have on your fitness journey. Once we are in the market and we have circulation and we have distribution via our distributor, and there is a distributor, and I will put it right here, that is most likely to carry our products, because it already carries things are like what we already have.